Hare Krishna. To change inclination, we need not just resolution but also reconstruction. Inclination is the word which we often use to refer to our innate habits or behavioral patterns. So somebody will say, I am inclined to music, I am inclined to art, I am inclined to trekking. So these are inclinations. We all have certain inclinations. That means our mind naturally goes towards those activities. Now some inclinations can be matters of interest, but sometimes certain inclinations can be unhealthy. So for example, say if somebody gets addicted to alcohol, then naturally their thoughts go towards alcohol. So even if they resolve, I'll stop drinking, still their thoughts almost go as if it's against their will. So how does this happen? If I don't want to do something, why am I pulled towards doing something? To understand this word inclination is very apt, because in inclination also has a second meaning which refers to the physical tilt of an object. For example, the floor is inclined in a particular direction. So when water falls on that floor, then naturally the water is going to flow in the direction in which the floor is tilted. And if we want the water to flow in another direction, just the intention is not going to be enough. We'll have to actually push the water every time in that direction. And if we don't want to keep doing this repeated pushing, then what we need is not just the resolution, oh I don't want the water to go in this way, but we have to do reconstruction. We'll have to shift the inclination of the floor by adding some material on the other side, and when the floor is inclined in the other way, when there's reconstruction, then the water will naturally flow. So this connotation of the tilt of the flooring physically, it can be applied to our mind also. When say a person is addicted to alcohol, their mind has become inclined towards alcohol, and that's why just the resolution, no I won't drink anymore, that will not stop their thoughts from going in that direction. No, that resolution is important, no doubt, but the resolution has to be coupled with a process that brings about reconstruction, that changes the inclination of their mind. In the Bhagavad-gita, Krishna in 6.36 states, Asanyatatmana yogo dushprapiti me matihi vashyatmana tu yatata shakyo vaptumupayataha. So he says, Asanyatatmana yogo. If without controlling the mind one tries to practice yoga, one cannot attain perfection. Dushprapiti me matihi. Yoga cannot be practiced, but vashyatmana tu yatata shakyo vaptumupayataha. Upayataha. If one adopts the appropriate process, then definitely it is possible to control the mind. So that process is not just a process of raw determination or raw resolution. That raw resolution has to be accompanied by refined reconstruction. So this reconstruction of our mental flooring is most expeditiously done by the process of bhakti yoga. When we repeatedly expose ourselves to devotional stimuli, the beautiful deities of Krishna, the sweet kirtans of Krishna, the loving association of Krishna's devotees, the illuminating wisdom of Krishna's message, then by repeated exposure to this, gradually we start getting purified. That means we start recognizing, oh, this is where there is real happiness, there is real meaning, there is real fulfillment. And the more this realization sinks in, then the more it is like our mental flooring's inclination is changing. When we become naturally inclined towards Krishna, when the mind's inclination becomes like that, then naturally our thoughts will flow towards Krishna. And that is the stage when our life will become joyful. So to come to that joyful stage of natural attraction towards Krishna, natural working in positive directions, we have to go through the demanding process of reconstruction. So rather than getting disheartened when the mind goes in the wrong directions, we can apply ourselves determinedly to practice the process of bhakti, reconstruct the mental flooring of our mind, and then we will become peaceful and joyful. Thank you. Hare.